And Ricardo, from your perspective, how did the project engage with the pediatric community over the years? And what impact did it have along those almost 5 years?
Well, just in preparing for this General Assembly, I think I was trying to do a little bit of archaeology of the General Assemblies right from the beginning. And I think, as Mark was saying, I mean, the vision and the mission of c4c, it included the pediatric community up front, and that with a strong emphasis also in children and family. And I think it's always been the driver of c4c, right, to make sure that the pediatric community in this somewhat fragile and complex pediatric research ecosystem, the voice of the pediatric community was in there, a voice that would be wide enough to capture, most of the European countries involved, a voice that would obviously place a big emphasis on children and family and young people. I think things have evolved. I think the vision and mission has always been there. I think we've learned to work together, and we've learned how we had one example, a very successful national network. Others were evolving, others were born from c4c in terms of the national level networks. We've learned to work together with other beneficiaries and other stakeholders, and I think that makes us now much stronger in building on that pediatric community, continuing to iterate and to evolve and improve. And I think we can say pediatric community is a big part of c4c, and it will continue to be in the future.
We've achieved mission impossible. When we started this 5-6 years ago, people said to me, yeah, good idea, you must be an idealist, that's never going to happen. And yet now we have 3 or 4 services that we know will work, that we know are useful. We need to market those services, we need to deliver those services, but we have some solid, consistent services that will help advance drug development and development of other products for children and young people. So we need to be confident about what we can do and work together to deliver it consistently, because that seemed impossible to many people 5 years ago.
Actually, I've been only recently involved directly in the project, so some months ago. So I wasn't there when the project started, and actually was amazed at the level of the ability of managing such a complex consortium, and also I was speaking with pharma colleagues, and I really understood that there was a value add for them, and I think this shouldn't be taken for granted. So I think this is really an achievement to be able to generate something concrete that can be perceived from your future customers as a value add for them. And on a more concrete note, I think one of the challenges is to be able to open a bank account for the stichting, and I think we are getting there. So I'm really very happy about it, very happy about it.